Hey guys, how are you doing today? Welcome to my channel. I am Coach B. Wiley, and today I have an Ask B. Wiley question. It's literally the first question when I opened up my laptop that came up, and I was just like, bam, here we go. So if you like Ask B. Wiley, let me tell you what that means. Ask B. Wiley is when you come to me, you can inbox me, shoot me a DM, put it in the comment, send me an email. That email is always in my description box, and you ask me a direct question about your dating, relationship, communication, or breakup problem. I answer it anonymously and free for you via video, and then I type up where you can find the video from whichever platform you reached out to me on. So today's question is all about how do you make a friends with benefits thing into a serious relationship. Now, this is from a girl. I can see it because her name is right there. It's a girl's name. How do you make a friends with benefits thing into a serious relationship? You don't. That's just a short answer. You don't, because think about it. When you're friends with benefits, what are you doing? What's the foundation? The foundation is sex. That's the foundation, right? So how can you build on that? Like, what are you actually building on that? What are you talking about? What are you discussing really outside of that? What kind of conversations are you having? What do you really know about this person outside of that lustful chemistry, that chemistry you have, I bet you there's a word that I'm trying to think of right now, but it's the word chemistry. It's some kind of chemical connection that you got going on, and there's nothing there, because after you do that for so long, it's just like, all right, what's next? And things can become awkward if you do try to then transition over into a relationship. And that's why it's always a good idea to not lead with your emotions, definitely not lead with what your body is trying to get, and to work on discipline. Self-discipline is your friend. It's important to try to manage yourself, like in a self to self master self. And it takes tools. It takes you not setting yourself up to be put in that position. So if you know that you want more than just a friends with benefits situation, then you definitely don't want to set yourself up. I know a lot of people try to use the excuse of it just happened. What just happened? Like, how does it just happen? Like, that's bogus. And I need for y'all to stop using that, because it don't nothing happen that you don't allow to happen unless somebody's trying to do something against your will. And that's a whole nother thing. We're not talking about that. We're talking about when people invite people over to their house, and then people is sitting on the couch, and then people turn on Netflix, and then people start rubbing other people's thighs, and then people unbuckling and pulling and shoving. That ain't just happening. That's like, I'm in this moment, I'm present, I know what's going on, and I'm allowing it to happen. So if you know that you don't want sex to happen, then you definitely want to have a plan. Have a plan. And even if it does happen and now you're like, oh, I want more, you have to think about, do you really want more? Or is it because you now have this soul tie with this person, and now you're emotionally connected to this person? Because I don't care what y'all say. That's why with women, when we have sex with men, we kind of latch on. We tend, for the most part, to latch on, and can transition into a stage 5 clinger, is because whatever's going on is released, is connecting to this mind and to the other thing down there. And so that's what makes it a little more challenging for women to just be friends with benefits. And that's why I wish women would stop saying, if a man can do it, I can do it. No, it says you actually can. You cannot treat your vagina like a penis, period. I've said it before, I'll say it again. So if you're in a situation right now, in a friends with benefits situation, and you know that you want more, all I can tell you is to have the conversation. You know me. It always goes back to have the conversation. Have the conversation. Put it out there. Now, if you can't put it out there, you can put your body out there, but you can't put that out there. That's a red flag. So if that's your problem, that's a red flag. You need to ask yourself, how can I do this, but I can't do that? How can I open this, but I can't open my mouth and talk about what I want? So the first thing you want to do is you have the conversation. You know what? We've been hanging out, we've been kicking it. However, what are your thoughts on having a deeper connection? What are your thoughts about dating? Are you dating anyone? What do you have going on right now? So you definitely want to have that conversation and just see where they're at. Because in my opinion, I don't think that you can build a foundation on sex. I don't see how. And why am I spelling that? Because I'm on YouTube. That's why I keep spelling it. For those who's inquiring, that's why, because it's YouTube. And so you want to definitely, that's not how you build something. You don't build something. Oh, I wanted to say something, but I'm not. You know what, guys, in real life, let me tell you something about me. In real life, I am a sailor. And it was something that was going to fit in there so perfect. But I'll say it like this. You don't want to begin something but backwards and then expect great results to happen for you. Okay? So if you know you want this, stop allowing your body to do that. You're in control. You're disciplined. You have the discipline you need. You have the self-control that you need. You just need to tap into it. So unfortunately, and this is my opinion because you're asking me, do I think you can turn something around from a friends and benefits to an actual full-blown relationship? Probably not. Because typically, if it's a guy and he's already doing his thing, it's like, why do I need to commit to this? What would be the point? If I'm already, not that that's what a relationship is all about, of course not. However, that's the bonus. But if he's already got the bonus before even doing anything to really actually try to get it, if it was just handed to him, then he's probably going to be like, I'm not in a man's head, but from my experiences, he's probably going to be like, well, what the heck? Why would I? No, we can't go backwards. We already here now. So let's just keep things where they're at. So you can address it. I say address it. If that's what you want, open your mouth and talk and say that's what you want. Do not be scared to do it, ladies. Don't be scared to do this. And this goes for men too. This don't just mean with ladies, but since this is a woman asking me this, but if you're a guy in this situation, bring it up. Have no fear. Just open your mouth and say, hey, what do you think about this? How about I take you out to lunch tomorrow? You can start there. I think with a guy, if a guy's in this situation, it could be a lot smoother, meaning a guy, after y'all do the deed, you can then say, how about we go to lunch? Or how about we go to dinner tomorrow night? I'm having drinks with X, Y, and Z. You could kind of smooth it out like that and then pick up on her vibe and her energy. And then whenever you go out to lunch to have a sandwich, to walk the dogs, whatever you're doing, then you can have that conversation. And I think with women, we don't want to feel like we're shooting our shot, because I wouldn't recommend that anyway, shooting your shot, but I wouldn't recommend having a friends with benefits either. However, but there's no judgment here. We're humans. We do what we do. So with this, you can say, what do you think about relationships? Are you dating right now? You can just ask him flat out. Find out if he's dating, first of all, and then ask him how he views you. What are his general thoughts about you as a woman, as what y'all doing, and does he think it could be more? Just have an open conversation. And if you can't have an open conversation, don't nothing else need to be open. Not what's back there, not what's down there, and not what's here or here in the ear. Don't do it. All right, guys. That was the question of the day that was Ask Me Wiley. If you made it here this far, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. If you want more videos like this, if you want to see me elsewhere, feel free to go ahead and subscribe and follow me everywhere. I'm on social media, Coach B. Wiley, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. I do other audio videos on Facebook. I do visual videos on Facebook, but lately I've been doing a lot of audio videos where I just pick up my phone and I just start talking. So if you're interested, if you like content like this, if you're here this long, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead, be my guest. I'm glad to have you. If you ever have a question for me, Ask Me Wiley. I will be glad to address it. Just go ahead and let me know, and I will be glad to talk about it. All right, guys, talk to you later.